Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Earwax. It's Colin, and welcome to the first mystery bundle unboxing and vinyl giveaway of 2026. I don't think I'm going to be able to top my, giveaway from 2025, or at least the last one that I did. That Nail City curated mystery bundle was absolutely incredible. But I did pick this up right around the same time, just because like Black Friday is when you can generally find some deals on some record labels or certain like publications, distribution companies that are doing like mystery bundle giveaways. So I hopped on this one. This is one I have done before. It's alternative press. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. I may actually get some duplicates in this one. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a mystery bundle unboxing and giveaway where there was actually a chance of me opening up something that I already had and giving that away. So excited to see if we get one of those. Now, this is the 5 for 50, so there's 5 records in here. And yeah, before we get into it, let's go over the rules. So to enter, you need to subscribe, comment, and like this video. Specifically, the comment is what I'm going to use to pick a winner. To pick a winner 1 week from today, or at least the day of this video posting. Once the entries close, I will give it a day and then I will choose a winner at random. I'll post a short of me rolling a die. I'll assign you numbers in the comments. And then if your number comes up on the die, you win. If you do win, just send me your details in either an Instagram DM or through an email. Yeah, so that's how we're going to go about it. Again, 5 records, alternative press. So we're talking like, emo, pop punk, pop rock, maybe some metalcore, MySpace, adjacent stuff, Warped Tour adjacent stuff. I think the first one I did from them, I got like Silverstein, Boys Like Girls, like Mayday Parade, stuff like that. So curious to see what's in this one. And without further ado, let's go ahead and open her up. So, yeah, like I said, this is a 5 for 50. So we'll see what we get. We'll see if I get anything that I already have. And let's go ahead and start with the first record. And that is going to be Under Oath, The Place After the One. All right, Revolver exclusive vinyl. And yet I'm getting it from the alternative press. Sweet. So this was, if I'm not mistaken, their newer record, the one that came out somewhat recently. Yeah, didn't this come out like this like last year? I think so. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been keeping up with Under Oath a ton. Not that I don't like them. I think like everybody that has any remote interest in screamo, metalcore, emo at some point in their life has gone through an Under Oath phase. But they were never like my number one. I think They're Only Chasing Safety is definitely one of the better albums of that scene. But yeah, this is one I don't think I've listened to yet, so I'm super excited to hear it. Again, I think this is the newest album, but don't quote me on that. Cool. So we got fun little, kind of trippy artwork on the inside there. We do have an insert. You know me, I love an insert. Trying to find a date on here, like anywhere. I'm not finding one. Um, I'm fairly certain this one came out last year. But we'll go with that. Insert, cool little lyric printed on the sleeve. Record itself, sweet sort of blood and black splatter. 33 RPM. Gotta love it. Cool. So yeah, even though Under Oath has never been like my go-to, which I know is kind of sacrilege for a lot of people in this scene, I've always loved everything they've done, and I'm definitely excited to give this one a spin because regardless if this came out this year or earlier, it's one that I have not listened to yet. So excited to do that. Is this not a perfect square, I guess? Or is it just getting stuck on? Yep, it's getting stuck. Okay. Well, while I wrestle to get this back into the sleeve, let me know what your guys' favorite band from like this era is down in the comments. If you guys have watched a few of my videos, at this time, like I was either listening to like more straight up like post-hardcore stuff, or like metalcore, like straight metalcore, a little bit on the harder side, like Norma Jean, or As I Lay Dying, stuff in that vein. So, but still very excited to listen to that one. Ooh, looks like we've got okay. We got a little mystery zine here. I'm assuming this is a copy of Alternative Press, which is cool. I definitely did not get that last time. Yep, it is indeed. Not gonna lie, I don't know who that is on the cover. Wisp, I'm assuming. Wisp. Cool. I haven't actually read an alternative press in a long time, so I'm kind of excited to actually dive in and go through this. They're looking forward to in 2025. So this is probably an issue from the end of last year, but still very, very. Ooh, is that a? Hang on. Sorry, I know this is not a let's look at a magazine video. This is let's reveal what's in a mystery bundle video, but I'm pretty sure. Yep, there's a small snippet in here on Ellis Dunes, which is super cool. You guys know me, I absolutely love Ellis Dunes. So yeah, super excited to read this. It's been a while since I've read like a legitimate magazine that was not online. So that is super cool. But let's get into the next actual record, and that is going to be 30 Seconds to Mars. It's the end of the world, but it's a beautiful day. All right. 2023, so this is one of their newer ones. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like a huge 30 Seconds to Mars fan, and I think it's more just because I find Jared Leto kind of annoying. I think a lot of people do. But to also be fair, I haven't really dived super deep into their music, especially their more recent music. So I'll give this one a listen. I'll definitely check it out. I can't say I think I'm gonna be blown away just from what I have heard and have listened to of 30 Seconds to Mars. But you know what? Like they're definitely a band that has some longevity. They've got a very dedicated fan base, and they deserve me to actually give them a chance. So I'll give this guy a listen. Let's go ahead and pop this open, see what's in store, and then we'll move on to the next one. It's not that I actively dislike or am antagonistic towards Jared Leto or 30 Seconds to Mars for that matter. I just like, especially him as an actor, like everything I've read about like how he behaves on sets and like some of the roles that he's in, I just never get super excited about it. I do think like his take on the Joker was fairly unique. I think he did a pretty good job in the last like Blade Runner movie. All right, I do kind of like that inner artwork too. AI generated response. All right, well that's. I don't love that they got an AI quote on the bottom here. I mean that this is not real. So is what the this artwork is not real. It's AI generated. Like, are they trying to be ironic by using AI artwork and calling it out? I don't know. Orange vinyl. We'll see. We'll listen to it. I don't know. This might be one. We'll see. If I do actually end up enjoying this, I'll keep it. If not, I may end up giving this away at like a later giveaway or something like that. If someone wants this, let me know, and I'll if I end up not liking it, I may just send it to you. We'll see. But you know what? They can't all be winners. That's what you get in a vinyl mystery box. And like I said, maybe I'll end up loving it. All right, let's look into the next one, and that is State Champs. Nice. Yeah, I do love me some State Champs. 2024. I've listened to a bit of this album, but I don't think I've listened to it front to back since it came out. And I definitely am due to give it another listen. Let's see, Alt Press exclusive, Laguna Blue, limited to 250. So that's pretty cool. Not a gatefold, so we'll just go ahead and split the seam here, see what's on the inside, and then go from there. State Champs, really cool. Like, more modern sort of pop punk band, a little bit of emo. Definitely excited to give this one a listen. Why am I struggling so much today? I don't know why I'm struggling so much in this video to split the cellophane on these. But yeah, all right, let's pop it open. Ooh, All right, some hefty. There's like a full-blown poster, which is sick. You know, I am a sucker for a poster. Cool little artwork on the sleeve there. Ooh, that is gorgeous. I love that a lot. That kind of cool cobalt blue, and then full poster, which God, I love it. Not enough people do full posters anymore. Even though it's pretty minimalist. It's not like super, stylistic in its artistic approach. It's got some feel to it for sure. All right, so yeah, love me some state champs. They're always fun. Definitely excited to get back in and give it a more in-depth listen than I did on the first time, because I do remember like listening to this album when it first came out, liking it, but then not. I don't know if there's just other stuff that was out of that time that I felt like I needed to listen to, but I felt like I didn't need to dive super back into it. But that is 3 out of 5 down. Let's move on to the next one, and that is Marietta Summer Death on Neon Sun vinyl. This is not one I'm familiar with. Always like when sort of a bigger like publication or bigger distribution company does something in a mystery vinyl bundle that I'm not familiar with. Definitely want it's giving me like Midwest emo vibes just from the cover. I don't know if that's what it actually is, but like it definitely feels like it's gonna be somewhere in the ballpark of that. Maybe some more just sort of like alt indie rock. Definitely has those vibes as far as the cover artwork goes. Just gave myself a paper cut trying to open this. It's probably a better way to do it than using my fingernails, but you know what? Here we are. All right. Go ahead and split that bad boy down. There is an insert. Gotta love an insert. Some interesting lyrics on here. All songs written by Andrew, Ethan, Ben, and Evan. All right, cool. And then the actual record itself. So it says it's a sun vinyl. Oof, jeez, neon sun. That is highlighter yellow if I've ever seen it. But cool. Definitely excited to give this one a listen. And always excited to discover something new. That's why I love these mystery bundles so much, because you get something new. If for whatever reason this next one that's in here is not a record that I already have, again, I might be giving away that Jared Leto record, or if not, I will figure out something else. We'll pick something else from my collection, or I'll send you something that's in the line of this. We can talk about what exactly you want. And the last one's going to be Tiny Moving Parts. Well, yes. All right. Definitely not giving this one away. I love Tiny Moving Parts. If you don't know them, go check them out. They're like a little math rocky, a little emo. They've got like even some like moments of like math core, but like very light math core. I don't remember exactly when I discovered them. I want to say it was probably like 2016, 2017. But I always find myself coming back to them. I don't have this record. Super excited to have this one. Yeah, Tiny Moving Parts, absolutely awesome. Go check them out if you don't know them. If you like sort of more technical emo music, they definitely fit that bill. Again, they've got like light mathcore vibes mixed with emo, mixed with like a little bit of sort of like indie rock, pop punk, but it's mostly just that. Cool little insert here as well. I love the teal. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and look at the vinyl. It looks like it's kind of a cream bone colored vinyl with, again, that sort of seafoam green almost label to it. Sweet. I'm stoked to have this album. This is one of my favorites by them. If you get a chance to see them live, I definitely recommend it. They are incredible live. And this is hands down my favorite get of the box. So did not get anything that I already have. That's okay. We'll figure something out. There's a good chance that I'll give away that 30 Seconds to Mars record. On the off chance that I do end up really liking it, though, I can give away something else. If you do end up winning, just reach out to me. We'll figure something out. I'm going to give something away, but I just don't know what yet. So that's going to be it for me, guys, for this giveaway. Thanks so much for watching, and excited for all the rest of the stuff coming out in 2026. Peace.